Saturday morning, 7 a.m. Not going running. I do wish I were running. I'm going crazy for you. One of the very cool volunteers for my ultra last April does a mountain bike race and asked me to volunteer, so I'm freaking getting her back on this one. I've never been to a mountain bike race, so this is gonna be kind of cool to see. There's like 300 bikers hitting the trails today. People ask me sometimes if I'd be interested in doing triathlons or something like this. No. You know why? 3 reasons. Too much gear. My head explodes at the amount of stuff those people are dealing with right now. There's wheels and pedals and other kinds of shoes. I can barely deal with running shorts, much less a bike. Have a good race.
Cool, man.
Yeah. Totally got it. Red dots that way, non-red dots that way. No problem. Done and done.
Super fast.
Cup of coffee necessary. By the way, tomorrow is Father's Day. Probably a little breakfast or something. I gotta, look, let's be honest, Father's Day kind of low on the totem pole of holidays. It makes perfect sense. I mean, there's reasons for that, but there's not a lot to do about Father's Day. We're gonna have a nice breakfast, and then there's cool things. We're gonna go to my daughter's ballet. It's amazing. There should be way more Mother's Day. Like, for sure, I totally get that. Like, they give birth, for instance. I love being a father, but I need like a half. I need like a quarter. I need like a half a day, tops. And the old piano on the bed maneuver. Check, 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 check.
No.
I'm having deja vu from the last 5 years in a row. Hey, say hi to them. Hi, kid. Go, Rena! Woo! There she is. Thanks. Yay! So good. Here, wait, hold it here. Yay! Back from the dance recital. Gave that a little listen. I think I'm done. I think I recorded the song. The new song is recorded. And the way it went was, this morning, we're getting ready for breakfast. There'd be a moment where we were waiting for something in the oven, and I'd come out and do a few minutes, then I'd go back in, and there'd be a few of something else, and then I'd come back out. And I recorded the song that way, just back and forth in my frickin' pajamas. Such a huge contrast between that and how I used to record, which was in a studio and all day long, 10, 14, 15-hour days. This was literally grabbing moments, a few minutes here, a few minutes there, but I got it done. And it wasn't easy for me to deal with this because I'm used to recording a certain way, and that's because of how I used to do it. I showed you guys last week the tape in a recording studio, lots of time. It's just not appropriate for my life now. And if I stick to that time and place, if I try to recreate that time and place, then here's what happens. Nothing. I get nothing done. What works is to say, okay, what is this time and place? What do I need to do that fits in my life now that enables me to actually still get stuff done? And that is to say, okay, well, this time I'm gonna go digital, and this time I'm gonna do it in shorter chunks of time and be more efficient and more focused, because that's this time and place. And that's how I journal too. I used to journal 30 minutes a day when I was a full-time singer-songwriter and in the studio all day. I had time to journal. I don't now. So I can get stuck in that time and place, or I can say, this time and place is what this is with my family and my work schedule and everything. But the journaling still works as a tool to keep me connected and grounded to how I want to live. So let me apply it to this time and place.
You actually lay down and hang out with me. There we go. There's a good girl. She's a good girl.
Thoughts on the ballet? Thumbs up. It's over. It was good. It just was too long. That was a 2.5 hour show. Our daughter was in 5 minutes of it.
It was actually 3.5.
3.5 minutes. Oh my gosh. That makes it so much worse.